Hi, my dear students. How are you? I'm Santosh, your science teacher at Dr. Beeson School. Children, in the last class, we discussed about how to separate muddy water apart from sedimentation and decantation technique. Whatever the other technique that is used to separate muddy water. The technique is nothing but filtration. By using filtration technique, we can separate the muddy water. Let us do this filtration process. Okay, for filtration, what are the materials required for doing filtration? Let us see filtration. Next concept is filtration. For filtration, the following materials are required, for doing filtration. We require a filter paper, sieving filtration. We require a filter paper. Okay. I am drawing the diagram of filtration process. Filtration, that is not explained. Matter is not given, but the diagram is given. The diagram I am going to draw. Here, for doing filtration, we need one retort stand. Yes, retort stand. To that stand will be there now. We have to fix funnel. Funnel. In this funnel, we have to keep white this filter paper. We have to insert the filter paper in the funnel. After that, we have to keep a beaker. In this beaker, we can get clear water. Pour muddy water. Here, first of all, the filter paper is, flat. It is filter paper is flat. You have to fold the filter paper like this in the shape of cone. Fold the filter paper like this. Actually, the filter paper is like this. You have to fold the filter paper in the shape of cone, and you have to insert this filter paper into the funnel such that it exactly fits into the funnel. Okay. You have to observe that there should not be any gaps. Okay, label the diagram. What are the parts required? This is retard stand, funnel, and this is filter paper, and the beaker. You have to pour the muddy water here. Pour the muddy water slowly into that filter paper. Muddy water. Okay. Now, how to purify muddy water? Set up the apparatus like this. Take a retort stand. Children, listen carefully. Take retort stand. To that retort stand, you have to keep a funnel. Take a funnel and fix funnel to retort stand. And take one filter paper and fold the filter paper in the shape of cone such that now insert the filter paper into the inside part of the funnel, and you have to adjust that paper in such a way that there should not be any gaps. If any gap is there, the water passes through it, and there is a chance that we will get muddy water. We will not get purified water. We have to insert exactly into the funnel. Now place a beaker at the right below the retort stand. Right below the funnel, we have to keep the beaker, and another beaker you have to keep fresh beaker, empty beaker, and you have another beaker containing muddy water. Pour this muddy water into the funnel. along through the walls, such that the water passes through the filter paper through holes of filter paper. You know that water molecules are very small, they passes through the filter paper holes of filter paper, whereas the clay particles whose clay particle size is little bigger than tissue paper holes, such that it is tissue paper, not sorry, filter paper. The clay particles will left behind, that is they present at the top of the filter paper, they cannot pass through the holes of filter paper, such that finally we will get pure water. Okay, this is the process of filtration. Let us do the process of filtration here. Here on this table I am going to do this activity. Children, look at uh, look at me carefully. Now this is the retard stand. I told you what are the things required. We require one retard stand to do this activity. What is the name of this retard stand? Can you able to see or not? Yes, this is retard stand. I'm fixing retard stand here. Now you can able to see the retard stand. Now to that retard stand I have to fix. Now I will take, sorry, this is the funnel. What I told, to this funnel I have to keep the filter paper. This is the filter paper. I have to fold the filter paper in the shape of a cone. Okay. In the shape of okay. Insert the filter paper like this. Such that there should not be any gaps. Okay, this is the filter paper. Keep the filter paper into the funnel like this. Adjust the filter paper into the funnel. Now keep the, now fix this funnel here to this retard stand like this. Yes, again I want to adjust another filter paper also. Okay, this is the position of filter paper. Adjust like this. Now can you able to see on the screen how I adjusted the filter paper? Yes. Now this is muddy water. Observe the muddy water. See how the water is right now. It contains so many clay particles. Now I am going to separate this one. See, gently I will pour the water through the walls of filter paper. Observe carefully. Actually this beaker is not good. Just I will collect here in this fresh beaker. Okay. Yes, I am pouring the water. See, hey, how somewhat the water is purified, isn't it or not? See, the water is slowly purifying. Yes, slowly happening. Slowly the filtration process is going on. Okay, drop by drop the water is coming. Previously compared to that water. Now see this water. Now you can see the precipitate. Here it cannot able to pass through the filter paper. See these particles cannot pass through this filter paper. Now slowly the filtration is going on. See drop by drop water is falling down. Now you can observe or not. Slowly second time if I do filtration still I will get clear water. Okay. Slowly second step. If you go on repeated times that filtration, you will get still clear water. Okay, by changing the filter paper, still if you take new filter paper, still clear water you will get. Observe drop by drop the water is coming down. Previously how the water is. And you are able to observe the water is falling drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by drop. Finally you will get a clear water. See, after filtration, finally you got the clear water. See how clear water you are getting. Okay. How clear the water is. Okay. It will take more time or else it is waste of time. Okay. Now you can observe this clear water. Okay, can you able to observe clear water or not? And also you can see the particles that are left behind, how the filter paper is right now. I'm showing the filter paper. See how the filter paper content. See how the clay particles are present here. You can see the filter paper, how it is purifying. Okay. By this filtration concept over, now moving to the next concept, distillation, crystallization. We have to move to the next concept, that is crystallization. Crystallization. For that also, here the apparatus is required. Now move to crystallization. 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 What is crystallization? To separate salt from water. Take salt, dissolve in water. What happens? We will get salt water. Then how we can separate salt from salt water? Observe, children, carefully. This is salt. I am taking salt. Here you can observe. This is salt. Okay. Now I am going to add water to this salt. Children, observe carefully. See, I am adding water to this salt. What happens? Slowly I am mixing this water and salt. What will happen? The salt will mix in water, the salt will dissolve in water, isn't it or not? What will happen? Salt, salt will dissolve in water to form salt solution. What happens? Salt will dissolve in water to form salt solution. Then how can we separate the dissolved salt present in salt solution? Can we separate salt and water? What technique? Can we use filter paper to separate salt and water? Can we use sieve to separate salt from salt solution? No, it is not possible. Then what kind of method we have to apply to separate salt from salt solution? Here finally we got salt solution. Then how to separate this salt from salt solution? By using filter paper can we separate? By using filter paper can we separate salt from salt solution? No, we cannot separate salt from salt solution by using filter paper. Then what we have to do? What technique? By using a sieve can we separate? No. For that we have to use the method known as crystallization. By using filter paper, we cannot separate salt from salt solution. For that, we need to use one method known as crystallization. Let us see, can we separate salt from salt solution by using filter paper. Okay, I am taking the filter paper. Here, you can see the filter paper. I am taking filter paper and I am placing this filter paper into the funnel. Okay. Okay. Now let us see whether we can separate salt water or not. Can we separate salt from salt solution by using filter paper? Okay. Can you able to observe? Hmm. Hmm. Now I will pour the water into the filter paper. What happened? Finally, is it possible to separate salt from salt solution? Okay. Here, see, observe the filter paper. Does it contain any salt? No. The salt particles which get mixed in water, they passes through the filter paper, holes of filter paper. It's not possible to separate salt from salt solution by using filter paper, or we cannot use a sieve to separate salt from salt solution. Then what technique we have to use? We have to use crystallization process. Crystallization process we have to use in another method known as crystallization. Here the crystallization is the method used to separate soluble impurities. Soluble impurities. To separate salt from salt water, we need salt, water, beaker, glass rod, tripod stand, Bunsen burner and wire gauge. Heat some salt in a salt water in a beaker over a flame. Stir the solution with a glass rod. Continue heating. All the water in the beaker has evaporated. Finally, you will observe crystals of salt remain in the beaker. Salt can be separated from salt water by heating crystallization. Some dissolved substances can be separated by liquids by heating. On heating, water evaporates and dissolved substances will form their crystals. This method of separation is known as crystallization. Crystallization is a method. Crystallization is a method used to separate soluble substances. It is a method used to separate soluble substances in a liquid. This method is used to separate soluble substances in a liquid. To separate salt from salt water, to separate sugar from sugar water, salt water can be separated by using crystallization. You will get salt and water. Salt plus water. We can separate both salt and water, as well as sugar also. Sugar water from sugar solution. Also we can separate sugar solution by heating. We can separate sugar as well as water. In this way we can separate salt from salt solution, sugar and sugar solution by crystallization. Crystallization is the process in which a substance is heated. The solution is heated. The mixture containing solvent plus solution, that solution is heated, and what happens? The solvent will gets heated up and it turns into vapor, whereas that solute remains at the bottom. For example, in case of salt solution, heat the salt solution. What happens? The salt solution starts heating. The water boils at a temperature of 100 degrees centigrade. All the water turns into water vapor. What happens to salt? Salt turns into crystals. Whereas if you heat the same sugar also, you will get the sugar crystals. For that, what are the materials required to do crystallization? You need certain materials to do crystallization. For crystallization, what are the materials required? Okay, the materials required for doing crystallization are materials required for crystallization. You need tripod stand. You need a tripod stand, Bunsen burner, glass rod, beaker, salt water. These are the materials required to do crystallization process. Okay. with the help of these materials, we can perform the crystallization. Okay, we need a tripod stand, Bunsen burner, glass rod, beaker, and wire gauze. Wire gauge also required. Wire gauge is required. Wire gauge is required because if you eat unevenly, that beaker may break due to heat. That's why we need a wire gauge for uniform distribution of the heat. Okay, is it clear or not? Okay, children, in the next class, I am going to perform this crystallization process. In the next video, I am going to show crystallization process. Until that, have a nice day. Thank you.